So as we have seen, our video and audio tracks, which play a very important role in our timeline, and rather they are the major elements of a timeline. Now we would come back to our timeline options back. So right now, if you can see, this is showing us in a frames format. So I don't want this. I want the timeline to show the timing in hours, minutes, seconds, and frames format. So what I would do is I would go to, or I would just hover my mouse over it. I would press Control on Windows and Command on Mac, and I would Control plus click here. So right now it again shows me that these are the total number of frames. So as I go on increasing, if you see here, the timing has also been changed. So it is showing the entire timeline frame based. So I would again click here, Control and click. Yeah. So right now it's showing our timeline in the time-based mode, hours, minutes, seconds, and frames format, which we wanted earlier. And I prefer this as this is a standard one in order to edit. And this is a magnet kind of thing which says snap. What is exactly snap? If I click here and if you move right now it has been unchecked. If I move here, move my footage here, it is not giving me a kind of place where I can hold down my footage where I want to connect it with. And what if I click here, snap? If you click this, if you want to move this footage, you can see exactly where you want to place your footage. Like, as you can see, it is creating a black kind of line here. This line, as you have seen, this line I'm talking of, the black line. So this will only come if snap is on, and it is very user friendly. As you if the snap is not on, you might place your footage here or here. So if you want this footage to be placed at the end of your previous footage, as I want my footage to just next to this line, next where my video would end, it would end here itself. It would start from here itself. So as the snap button is on, I'm getting two kind of uh, targets where I want to place one is where I want to place my footage. One is here. See, a black line has been created as my snap is on, and the other is here. So I would place it here. So right now, if you see, the footage over here is not being played because our video footage has already been there in our previous layer, which is totally overlapping and hiding the video footage on our first layer. So I would uncheck this and I would say only play the video on video layer 1. So yeah, so this video on video layer 1, this video is playing right now on video layer 2, and I would again uncheck this. So now we would come to this option. This option is selecting the linking and unlinking. Now if you can see here, this video, if I click here, these both are getting highlighted. I would just uncheck here. Yeah, I'm clicking it here. So these both are getting highlighted as these both video and audio are linked together. If you want to check, you can right click, and as you see, unlink is available, which means they both are linked together. Now what if there is one more setting in our timeline, which is linked selection. Now if I click here, right now it's been highlighted, so it has been selecting both these video footage as well as the audio footage, which has been linked together. And what if I click here? So I just unchecked here, and right now you can see it's not been highlighted or it's not in blue. And if I click here, it would only select the video layer and not the audio layer, which doesn't mean that these both layers are not linked together. Again, if I want to check, I would right click. The unlink option is not there because these videos, the video and the audio has been linked together. But as the option has been unchecked, so I won't be able to link or unlink the I would not be able to link or unlink both of the video and the audio track. So I would say no, I would want to link. And coming back here, if I click here, so right now these both videos and audios are getting selected by selecting this layer only, as these both of the video and the audio layers are linked. Yeah, so now if I click unlink, these both will get unlinked. Now we would come to markers. Like there is a sequence, suppose there is a time, I would just take this, I would just unlink here, and I would just take this to here, and I would relink this. And suppose if you want any kind of time, like you want to key at this time, text would appear or any kind of effect would appear. So what you can do is you can set your marker, suppose at 16. I do not want this track to be played, so I would click here on mute. So here I would suppose I want here just after this next frame, when another frame comes, I want a kind of text which can, or kind of effect which can be appeared. So you can go to the next frame by your right arrow and previous frame to the left arrow. So I would just press 2-3 times my right arrow and I would click add marker. The shortcut for adding marker is M. Markers are very useful. You can place wherever you want according to your preference. If you want any kind of uh, media to be inserted or any kind of time which you need to, which you want to record it for your preference according to your edit. So yeah, if you can see here, a marker has been created, and if you, even if you see on our program monitor, a marker has also been created. It's the same marker as shown earlier in our source panel, and these are the different options and the same options as there on our source program explained earlier. Now coming to this timeline display settings, we would click here. These are the different settings if one user wants to customize its timeline. Like it says show video thumbnails, show video names. What if I click here, show video names? If you see, all our names on the footage on our video clip has been disappeared. I again want them back. I just click show display, show video names, show audio waveform, as it is showing here the audio waveform. If we uncheck here, it won't show. Now again I want to show it. Again, show audio names is the same as video. And these are the different kind of basic, very basic options which are available. So yeah, this was our timeline panel, and with the different settings and different attributes provided